I'm going to start this recording. Hi, how are you? So I'm going to, in the chat, you guys can all, hi Isabella, hi Alex, hi. Oh, Lisa's already drinking Earl Grey raspberry. Yay, raspberry Earl Grey. Oh, oh, hi. I missed you. Oh, I've been in construction. I should have a hard hat on today. I've been building out the new Magic Hour warehouse. Oh, can you guys see my cat? That's Princess Lacey Lightfoot. I think you've met her before. But yeah, I've been building out the Magic Hour warehouse. We are going to have a really big warehouse, and it has a much bigger blending room and a beautiful packaging room, and it has a beautiful seating area and pallet racking. So we're going for it. Second time is a charm on this one. So I want to thank all of you for believing in me and for ordering the tea and supporting this woman-owned business as I rebirth from Gypsy Tea into Magic Hour. And thank you all for your love and support. I can only do it because of you. Oh, Amaran's drinking Renewal. Marianne's drinking Mantra Mint. Hi, Monica from Arizona. Oh, Soulmate, definitely. I'm about to blend a big batch of Soulmate because we're out. So yeah. Oh, good. Sin Eraser, yes. Puar, the Sin Eraser, absolutely. That's a funny name. So I have a new thing I found for you guys today. So I just wanted to go over this because I think you might like it for iced tea season this summer. So I was looking for iced tea pitchers for us to make, but it's really, it's big and bulky. It's a lot of glass. It's hard to ship things from Asia. But I found this on Amazon. Look how cool that is. I like anything that looks like a beaker. And so I'm going to make some Renewal iced tea right now with it. So it's got this really great little airtight, these are only $30 too. This is a total steal. It's got rubber on the bottom. So it's got an airtight like little thing. And then look at this fabulous filter. So look at that. So I'm going to actually make some Renewal. I've been craving it all day. And I've been getting these notes about how much everyone loves Renewal, and it was making me jealous. Oh, so this organic peach extract is made from the ripest peaches, and it's an actual simmered down extract, so it's pretty spectacular. So basically, I'm just gonna measure about, I'd say two tablespoons into this little beaker. And then I'm just going to make this, I'm going to show you guys how I'm making it. So if you want to make iced tea and you want to buy one of these, I got it for $30 on Amazon. So I'm just going to pour my oolong temperature, which is 195. Oolong has a lower than boiling point for steeping. And you could probably go down to 175 for Renewal because it's a tea Kuan Yin oolong. So it's a more of a green tea than a regular black tea or oolong. Okay, so then I'm just gonna let that steep. I'm really excited about this. This is the first time I'm using it. So I wanted to try it out with all of you. So if you like it, you can order one on Amazon. I don't make a commission or anything. I just like to find us things to play with. But isn't that pretty? It's ovalware. So it's the RJ3 ovalware. So that's the brand, ovalware. Okay. So look how pretty that color is starting to come in. It's starting to steep. Yeah. Amaran, yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I love anything that looks like chemistry class because chemistry class was my favorite. Chemistry and poetry, and now look what I'm doing. So there it is. So I'm gonna let that steep for a little bit, and then I'm going to pour it over ice. So I have some fun things to work with you on today. And we are going to, as soon as my iced tea is ready, we will start the circle. And yeah, Cynthia, it's called Ovalware, and I found it on Amazon for $30. It's a steal. So there's the brand, Ovalware. So if you're looking for a really cool iced tea pitcher, it's called the RJ3 Cold Brew Maker. So you don't actually even need to use hot water, but I forgot to make it earlier, so I'm speeding it up by using hot water. So you want the tea to steep about, you could do 5 minutes, 7 minutes with this, but I'm gonna just pour it over my ice here. Oh, I'm gonna take this off actually. Okay, there it is. Mm. Okay. Okay, everybody, bring your tea, your cup of tea close to you. You can put one hand on your heart, or you can put both hands around your cup. But what you want to do is you want to breathe fresh, beautiful, clean, sparkly, light blue, turquoise air into your heart. And then as you expand your heart, you want to add that color, that sparkling energy into your tea, and exhale. And as you exhale anything that's not sparkling and light and bright. Just let it exhale right out of you. Could be a little jangly, wobbly energy. It could be worry about the newest wobbles in the universe, in the world, in our reality, and what we see as true, but may also be untrue. So you breathe deeply. Breathe all that sparkling, beautiful energy now into your solar plexus, bright yellow, gold, sparkling energy into your solar plexus. And as your solar plexus lights up, that gold, sparkling, diamond-like energy, go ahead and shoot that energy right into your cup of tea. That is your will, the life force in you, activator. And as you exhale any fears or any tension that's stuck in that solar plexus of yours. Take one more deep breath right into your belly button. Oh, bright orange, sparkling, bright, beautiful orange light right into your belly button. And as you inhale into your belly button, you can shoot that bright orange energy right into your cup of tea. Exhale any blocks to creativity, any blocks of sensual energy, any blocks to that next book or that next painting or that next big idea. Now I'd like you to inhale one more time, all the way into your seat, into your bottom. Bright ruby red, sparkling ruby energy right into your bottom, your safety center. Allow that bright, bright ruby energy to permeate all the parts of you that may be feeling unsafe or unsettled in this world. That first chakra, where all things safety and home and belonging are. Just shoot that ruby red energy right now into your cup of tea. Exhale any worries about home or safety or belonging. Exhale all that out. Now I'd like to raise our energy into our throat. The throat, the speaker of the truth, the transmutation, taking in any negativity and turning it into a better story. Let us tell a better story now. As you breathe in the turquoise energy of your throat chakra, go ahead and shoot your truth, that bright blue turquoise energy into your cup of tea. And as you exhale, exhale any untruths you may have told yourself or someone else in the last week. Exhale any stories you're telling yourself that you don't really want, or that you don't want to have belong to you. Any stories that aren't of your essence and aren't of your truth. As you bring your cup of tea to your lips, feel all the sparkling energy of all your lower chakras, your heart energy. Feel them all permeate your body, their highest good and their highest manifestation. And so we open the tea circle of belonging, the tea circle of becoming, the tea circle of togetherness, love, and support, and sisterhood that is global, that is unbreakable, that is immeasurable, and that can never be threatened, because nothing that is real can ever be threatened, and this sisterhood can never be threatened. This togetherness can never be threatened. This is all us all the time. It is the love that we are manifesting through our connection to other. With that, take another celebratory sip. Welcome. Settle into your body. Hi, Lise. Lise Poet, new here. Hi, everyone. Hi, Lise. Hi, Tammy. So nice to meet you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining. Oh, I love seeing all of the new people here. I love seeing all of our regulars. We're like the best bar that never was, right? Magic hour is the new happy hour. Oh, we love Rachel. Give her my love. It's okay, Katie. You're late. It's okay. It's okay. So usually how we like to begin the tea circles is an opening. And I've heard each of you ask for a little bit more meditation time in the beginning. And so what I'm going to be working with you on over the next couple weeks is both what this month's box is about, not this month, but the July box, the July box, as well as working on the energetic centers of our body, which are also known as our chakras, and simply being practical with them and being in practice with them. There's an author I worked with who wrote a book called Eastern Body, Western Mind. Anyway, so I'm going to be pulling a little bit from that book, and that's really about how our energy centers are, in these chakra centers. And I feel that if we can focus on purifying our energy centers through tea ceremony over the next couple weeks, we're going to stay well. We're going to keep COVID at bay. We're going to resonate with wellness, and we're going to be able to nurture ourselves to the point where our immune systems will go up, and we will feel safer in our environments as we probably head back into a lockdown. So hi, Trulia. Hi, Elena. Hi, Ava. Hi, Heather. Good to see you, Angel. Yes, so wonderful. Wonderful to be here. Okay, my loves. So I'm going to do a little reading. Yeah, Vanessa, Anadia might do a box with us. So we're working on that. We're seeing. Everything's so a little crazy right now for a lot of people. But Anadia and I worked together when I was a publisher. Okay, I'm going to have a little more renewal. My body is craving this. So a word of caution. For those of you who have bought the matcha from the July box or pre-bought the matcha, last night I was finishing moving into, the construction was almost over in the new warehouse, and I was moving into it. Princess wants to be a part of this circle. Here, say hi. Say hi. Aw, she says hi. And I drank a little matcha last night around 5:30. Well, I want to tell you something about matcha that you may not know and you should know. Because you're drinking the ground up tea leaves, you're digesting them. So when you're digesting the tea leaves, what happens is the caffeine is being released slowly as you digest it. So I didn't realize it was almost 6 at night last night when I drank the matcha to get through the rest of the night of unpacking into the new warehouse. And And all throughout the night, I was getting these nice little energy bursts. And so I didn't sleep much. So just note that the tea that is infused is like oolongs and things like that. You're not actually digesting the tea leaf. You're infusing the tea and you're pulling the nutrients from the tea so that you can have an infusion, which is 99% water, 97% water for some. Well, with matcha, you're actually drinking the tea leaves, which means you're digesting them. So you just want to not be forgetful like I was last night, because I did not sleep. And then when I finally fell asleep, you know, the sprinklers came on and all these things happened. So I didn't get much sleep. So no matcha after 5 p.m. unless you're not sensitive at all to caffeine. So I just wanted to give you that warning. Okay, so we're going to do a reading from my favorite book, The Book of Light by Alexandra Solnato. And I know a lot of you guys have asked about this book afterward, and you can get it on Amazon. I mean, if you can support a local bookseller, even better. Go on their website and support them if they're not open. Yeah, Karen, I learned that. Okay, so today's reading is Abundance. The original path is always one of abundance. If you do not find yourself in a situation of abundance, it means one of two things: either that you are not on your original path, or that something is wrong with the course you have taken. I've never been there myself. All right. In this case, stop, meditate, elevate yourself. There is almost certainly something that is holding you back. You are not acting in accordance with what you believe in. Your thoughts and deliberations are blocking you. You are not free. You are not completely free. You must learn the following. The ego makes you believe what it considers to be most opportune, in things that make life easier for you and do not cause you to be rejected, right? The ego does not want you to be rejected. Learn that. But often rejection's God's protection. So the term politically correct was invented for this reason. Political correctness is about conforming to thoughts and beliefs that are part of mainstream society and do not, therefore, cause offense or lead you to be rejected by other people or society itself. Isn't this timely? This book creeps me out sometimes in all the best ways. This way you will be accepted, integrated into society, and live imprisoned forever. Imprisoned because being politically correct is not who you are. Imprisoned because you are not able to think, believe, or act in accordance with your true self. And so, energetically deformed, you continue to make your way toward the cliff's edge. It is obvious that you will end up attracting only loss. It is obvious that you will end up attracting only restrictions. The path to freedom is the path to abundance. Dare to be who you really are, and your life will shine twice as brightly because of the boldness you have shown. Isn't that beautiful? So this is very timely for this month's teaching and this month's box. My friend Lori will be on one of the calls in July with us, but this month's teaching that's coming up in July is emotional freedom. You know, I had a feeling we were going to have a second wave of COVID and that we wouldn't be able to go out to parades or we wouldn't be able to travel the way we normally do. So I thought about, like, what does actual freedom mean in our sovereign selves, in ourselves as individual women, in ourselves as you know, as sovereign beings in an interdependent world. And what I was thinking is, who could teach next month's box and who could be that person? And Lori Layden came up because she is a trauma teacher who, she's also one of my dear friends, but she's a woman who has been on, like, after Sandy Hook, she was the one who stayed for 6 months and helped the parents and the siblings and the teachers move through the trauma and to find some emotional freedom in the unspeakable. She was also at Parkland, and she was there working with the Parkland survivors and the parents and the teachers and the other students to help them move through trauma. Then she was also, for the last 15 years, she's worked in Rwanda with the genocide orphans and the survivors, and she's worked with them. She actually has worked with them for so long that they were able to get on a Zoom call and help the children, the survivors at Sandy Hook, as well as Parkland. So what she does is she teaches an emotional freedom technique, which is EFT, which is tapping. So some of you might be familiar with tapping and some of you might not be. And so I highly recommend that we practice tapping today, because it's going to be a theme throughout the month of July for emotional freedom. And it reminds me a little bit of a therapy called EMDR. And EMDR, when I was 20, I had a really debilitating eating disorder and a lot of issues with, you know, self-hatred, and I hurt myself a lot at that age. And I was able to do EMDR and heal through it. And tapping is very much like EMDR, but it's EMDR that you can do yourself. And so what I found, and for those of you who are members, you'll see that I tapped about COVID quite a bit in this month's video. And it was really sort of intense because I realized I was really pissed off about COVID. And so I got to tap that and tap that and tap that and come up with more and more insights. And so I think that you will really enjoy the video. So, but today I want to introduce you to the, oh yeah, and the name of the book is The Book of Light. And Alexandra Solnato is a woman who channels Jesus. And she's a Brazilian author, and she was one of our authors when I was at Simon & Schuster. So, okay, so you'll be getting this in your July box. I'm cheating a little by giving you guys a little bit of a hint, but this is your emotional freedom technique sheet. And how many of you are familiar? Oh, Ava, yeah. Yeah, we lost my sister-in-law. We lost our nephew in January. I'm sorry that you went through that. And tapping, did tapping help with the trauma at all? And then, yeah, Cynthia, tapping sessions are incredible. Yeah, Karen, I've done tapping before, but I haven't been consistent at all. So I'm really excited about having a consistency this month with this and reminding myself about it. Oh, good. Oh, Serafina, yeah, it's amazing. So what tapping is first of all, we're going to go through it right now, okay? Yeah, Paula, it is helpful. So let's go ahead and go through it. Are you guys game? Okay, so we're gonna start. All right, cool. All right, let's identify an issue. Okay. Everybody identify an issue, and something that's an issue. It could be money, it could be a tough conversation, it could be a relationship issue, it could be just the world at large. Let's see, identify an issue. Okay, so when you all have your issue, say you got your issue in the chat, or just let me know somehow energetically. So identify an issue. Now, number 2, identify the most intense aspect of the issue. Karen, yeah. Katie, okay, good. So what's the most intense aspect of this issue? I'm nervous that I opened a really big warehouse in the middle of a pandemic. A little risky behavior for a businesswoman. And the most intense aspect of the issue is that the rent's like $3,000. So that's a lot. Okay. So, but it's okay. It's doable. So the most intense aspect of the issue is, for me, is that maybe the expense was too risky. Okay. That feels a little bit, maybe I take too many risks. Okay. Sophia, yeah, that's a good one, feeling trapped. Okay, so let's measure the intensity now of the most intense aspect of the issue. So connect to the thoughts and feelings and your body sensations around the aspect, the most intense aspect of the issue. So for me, I take risks, and sometimes they're scary. Okay. Oh, Lise, that's, yeah. Not expressing your full potential. Yeah, it's safer to stay small. Haha, right? Amy, self-sabotage with creative activities. Yeah. Yep, I have that too. We have that too. Yeah, so feel where that is in your body. Feel where that issue is in your body. What sensation comes up for you? Is it a tightness in the solar plexus? That's often where I get mine. Yeah. Is it a tightness in the throat? Maybe for not expressing. Maybe it's self-sabotage with creative activities. Could be in your second chakra, in your tummy, in your womb. So where is that? Okay. So measure the intensity. Oh, an ache in your third eye. That makes total sense. Let's measure the intensity between 0 and 10. Okay? 0 and 10. So between 0 and 10, what's the intensity number of your issue? And for those of you who can put that in the chat, I would love it. Karen, it's an 8. Cynthia, impatient with your 102-year-old mother. She's staying with me and has health issues. 102. Wow. Just right there is a miracle, girl. Wow. Okay, Lise is a 9, Lisa is an 8, Natasha is a 7, Melissa is a 6, Amaran's a 7, Amy's an 8, Candace is a 9, 8 in the throat. Isabella, you know well, you were with me when I got that tumor that disappeared. Natasha's a 5, Sophia is an 8, Paula's an 8, Rebecca's a 7, Seraphina's a 7, Sylvia's an 8, about an 8 for Cynthia, 9 for Tammy, Jeannie for 6, 10, Cynthia. Got to work on that. Marianne's a 5, Jean's a 9, Carla's a 9, Rebecca's a 6, 9, 8, 9, 7, and 9. Got it. Okay. Yes. All right. So get your number. All right, my loves. Here we go. Okay. Let's create a setup statement using information from 2 and 3, the most intense aspect of the issue, and connect the thoughts and feelings with body sensations. So your setup statement, I'm new at this, but the setup statement would be, I feel scared about taking so many risks. I feel nervous about taking so many risks. I scare myself by taking risks. Okay, that's the one I'm going to do. I scare myself by taking risks. Okay, do your setup statement. I scare myself by taking risks. I feel sad. I don't fulfill my potential. I feel nervous. To fulfill my creative potential. I don't feel heard with, my other friends, the politics or whatever. Okay, so come up with your statement. Now, apply the setup statement to the side of the hand, repeating 3 times. Even though I feel ashamed and it's in my chest, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I feel scared, it's in my stomach, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I scare myself because I take risks, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I scare myself because I take risks, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I scare myself because I take so many risks, I love and accept myself anyway. Okay, how's that? Okay, even though I feel, and it's, I love and accept myself anyway. Okay, all right, so do that 3 times. Okay. Then you go, the fear from taking risks is in my tummy. The fear from taking risks is in my tummy. So you go from the top of the head to the eyebrow, to the side of the eye, to the under the eye, to the chin, to the collarbone. And I'm going to guide you, okay? So I'm going to guide you through this, all right? Because I can't read without my glasses on anymore, especially backwards through a screen. Okay, so top of the head, say your statement. Okay. Side of the eye, say your statement. Oh no, sorry, eyebrow, say your statement. Side of the eye, say your statement. Under the eye, say your statement. Under the nose, say your statement. Chin, say your statement. Collarbone, say your statement. Underarm, here, say your statement. Wrist, say your statement. Side of hand, say your statement. Say your statement. Okay, beautiful. Now when you go back to here, say your statement and then say at the end of it, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I feel scared for taking so many risks, I love and accept myself anyway. I love and accept myself anyway. Now, figure out what number you're at. If it was a 10, does it feel more like a 9? Does it feel more like an 8? Take a deep breath. And now we're going to do it again. Say your statement as you tap the top of your head. Say your statement as you tap the top of your eyebrow. Say your statement as you tap the side of your eye. Good, Paula. You're like me, fast track. Cynthia, good, you're reducing, it's reducing. Say your statement under the eye. Say your statement, top of the lip. Say your statement on your chin. Say your statement on your collarbone. Even though I scare myself, I feel it in my stomach. I scare myself, I feel it in my stomach. Now under, I scare myself, I feel it in my stomach. Now the wrist, I scare myself, I feel it in my stomach. Now side of the hand, even though I scare myself and I feel it in my stomach, I love and appreciate myself anyway. I unconditionally love and appreciate myself anyway. Okay. Now let's do it again. Now feel where you are. Mine's reducing for sure. I think I was probably a 5 or 6. Now I'm about a 3. Big risk. I take big risks. Little lady, big risks. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I take big risks. Top eyebrow, I take big risks. Yep. Side of eye, big risks. Oh, good, Cynthia. Okay, under the eye, big risks. I take big risks. Above the mouth, big risks. That's me taking them. The chin, big risks. Collarbone, I take big risks. Good. Let it reduce. Under the arm, I take big risks. Sometimes they're scary. I take big risks. And then you go to the wrist. Sometimes they're scary, but I still take big risks. And then you say, even though I take big risks and sometimes scare myself, I love and appreciate myself anyway. I love and appreciate myself anyway. Okay, feel into your body. You should be consistently starting to lower the intensity. Yeah. So you'll go from a, Amran, that's good. 4, getting there. Elena, you're getting down to a 5. Lisa, 5, good. 4, good. Let's do one more round. How does that sound? Okay. All right. Yep. I scare myself. I take big risks. Sometimes I scare myself by taking big risks. Yep. I take big risks. It scares me. I take big risks and sometimes scare myself. I sometimes scare myself by taking big risks. Taking big risks sometimes can scare me. I take big risks and it can scare me. Big risks scare me when I take them. Okay. Sometimes I scare myself by taking big risks. Even though I take big risks and it scares me, I love and accept myself anyway. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though sometimes I take big leaps, big risks, I love and accept myself anyway. I love and accept myself anyway. Just saying that brings me down into my body a little bit more. How does that feel? You starting to feel a little more grounded? Okay. All right. Amazing, huh? How do you guys feel now? Starting to get a little more grounded? So this is, I can breathe better too, Karen. Yeah, I feel that. More relaxed, definitely. Oh, good. Amy, you're down to a 2. Melissa feels lighter. Yeah. Much calmer, Carla. Agreed. Tawana's down to a 2. Natasha feels more calm. Sylvia, it's the first time you do this and you feel better. Imagine doing it right. Imagine when you get this and you could do it right. Oh, Candace, your headache is gone. Hallelujah. Chest received, release some. Yeah. Sophia, emotions feel less scary when you say it out loud again and again. Yeah, it desensitizes us to the fear around it. Lisa feels like negative energy is floating far away. Shannon feels more calm. Yeah, Cynthia, words changed to a more positive assessment. Absolutely. Generated a lot of heat, Heather, release of fear and anger. Yeah, yeah. And fear and anger are often, they'll produce a lot of heat in the body. And we don't want that suppressing our immune systems. We want our immune systems to be superstars right now. Marianne feels very relaxed. Beautiful. Good, Serafina. Yeah. Teresa feels relaxed. Still not sure about this. I don't know anything about what you're talking about, but I like it. It's okay. You're not going to get hurt, girl. Nothing we're doing is going to end up in getting you in trouble. Trust me. More accepting, Jeannie. And Natasha feels it down to your feet. Yeah. So that's just a little example how you can tap. So what it does is it desensitizes you to the statement, right? Like, I take big risks. I scare myself. Yeah. I scare myself by taking big risks. Yeah. I scare myself by taking big risks. Yeah, I scare myself. And there's something about tapping these pressure points. There's a lot of science behind this. And the science is that these pressure points have been studied for thousands of years in ancient Chinese medicine. And these pressure points actually release anxiety. They release feel-good endorphins. So as you're tapping, you're actually releasing endorphins into your system to show you that you're not in trouble. You're not wrong. You're not going to get hurt. You're okay. You're okay. Even though you may do these things that sometimes scare you, you still love and accept yourself. You still love and accept yourself. Absolutely. Wonderful. Lise, less hard on yourself. Yeah, we are the hardest on ourselves. I mean, no one else, if somebody comes at us, we've already beat ourselves up 10 times compared to we are the hardest on ourselves. So to say, and I still love and accept myself, I still love and accept myself, I love and accept myself, that I think is the hardest statement sometimes we can ever say to ourselves, because it might feel indulgent, or it might feel, like, oh, well, who are we to just sit around loving and accepting ourselves? What am I, a narcissist? But it's actually so rare for us to tell ourselves, and I still love and accept myself. I love and accept myself. So I love this practice, and I've been doing it since we taped the video. So if you guys are members, or if you bought the July box, you'll be able to see the video, and it's my traditional, I cuss and stuff like that, but Lori is an angel. She's an angel on this planet. She's an angel on earth. When you guys meet her during one of the July tea circles, you're going to find there's something very, very special about this woman who has brought this work to thousands of people over the years who have gone through unspeakable pain and loss and suffering and trauma. And she uses this as a daily self-care practice just to get through blocks, just to get through things that might be limiting ourselves from being our full potential, from being our full selves. And if you are putting off a project, or if you are scared to take a leap into starting a new business or a new relationship or a new friendship or anything, you can tap, yeah, I'm scared to start that. Yeah, I feel like I feel scared to start that. I'm scared to start that project. I'm scared, and I still love and accept myself, right? So you then can actually physical, like get into your physical body, this practice where you can still love and accept yourself, and then you can move through to the creative project or to whatever it's going to take to reach your full potential. So yeah, Amaran, this is definitely and to be able, I'm glad you found us too, Candace, to be able to have a daily practice around just having a cup of tea. You could have a cup of tea and tap, and you can knock out issues fast. I'm here to help you reach your full potential. Our corporate name is Infinite Possibilities. I feel that there are so many possibilities. Sometimes we are limiting ourselves by our lack of vision or self-worth for what we feel we're capable of, because we aren't willing to love and forgive and accept ourselves. And so here we are, quick. We can get on the right track quick. We don't need to go do some big ass meditation retreat in Bali. We don't need to do all that, although I love it. And someday I'll be back there. But the thing we want is we want to have daily quick fixes. So it's like the groove, if you're skipping, if the needle's skipping on the record player, you just put it back on, right? You just put it back on. These are simple practices you can do every day to bring yourself back into center. Okay. Wonderful. I don't know when I told myself that I love myself. Absolutely. Oh, sweetheart. Yeah, Karen, you can work this into your meditation practice. I've been finding myself just doing it at my desk. I had to write a really big check the other day for some construction that was unexpected in this building I don't even own. And I was like, I'm scared to write that big check. I'm scared I'm not good with money. I feel scared I'm not good with money. I feel scared I don't look ahead. I feel scared I can't predict the future. I feel scared I didn't plan for this. And then all of a sudden it was like, I wrote the check and I put a heart on it and I handed it to the contractor. And I was like, all right, we're going to be fine. It's like, so you can use this, and people might look at you strange if you're doing this in person with other people, but who cares, right? All right, let's center back into our cup of tea. This togetherness, this practice, this love and support that we give one another is the point. It is the point of you. It is the point of me. We cannot do this alone. We are sovereign human beings in these individual bodies in an interdependent world that depends on our connection with one another. And we can be connected to one another through the digital sphere and still feel the love and the deep connection we have and the intimacy we have with one another through friendship. We can feel this because it travels through the energy of existence. We can be together while apart. There's no reason to be lonely. We can find each other. You guys can connect with each other. You can share each other's info. You can become friends. You can become colleagues. You can launch businesses together. You can write books together. Don't let me limit you. Once a week, find each other. You guys can find each other on Facebook. You can find each other through me. I've been getting your beautiful, beautiful tea portraits. And for those of you who are new, there was in the turn of the century, in the late 1800s, 19th century, and then again in the, well, yeah, God, it was that long ago. Yeah, so there was a style of photography of people getting their portraits taken with their teapot. So a lot of people have been sending me in their beautiful teapot and teacup portraits, which I'm going to be putting together on the site soon. So Candace, I'm drinking Renewal. I'm addicted to Renewal, but tonight it'll be Child's Pose all night long so that I can sleep, because Child's Pose puts me to sleep and I need that tonight. So, oh, Lise collects teapots. Well, you found your circle, girl. So let us bring our tea back to us, and we're going to close the circle. feel like I need to read you a quote. Maybe I'll find you another quote. Oh, let's do a quote from Muji. Muji. He's a spiritual teacher. So bring your tea up close to you. Close your eyes, and into your cup of tea, repeat, I love and accept myself. And take a sip. I love and accept myself. I love and accept myself. Okay, so, oh, Natasha, I'm so glad. So I opened to this. What's interesting about this is it goes with the quote from the Book of Light. I cannot relate to you as if you are someone with a problem. That's just too much of a miserable state for me. If I do, I actually reinforce and perpetuate an identity in you that causes you continuous suffering. Nobody should want to go there with you. See, we should hold each other always in our greatness, never in our worry or fear. Only by not supporting your delusion will you hopefully come out of it, but I cannot guarantee this. Why this loyalty to your time-bound identity when you could remain joyfully in your timelessness? If your master relates to you on the level of delusion, you are in master trouble. So basically, and I love and accept myself, and I love and accept myself, that makes you limitless. The more you love and accept yourself, the more limitless you are, and the more effervescent and the more infinite you are, and the more you reach your potential, the more you love and accept yourself. Because we all love and accept you. But if you don't love and accept you, it won't sink in. So with that, my dears, I'm going to close our circle with a sweet prayer. Thank you so, so much for bringing yourself to the computer today, one more week. Bring your friends, share the word, host a tea circle with your friends on Skype or Zoom or FaceTime. Every Sunday at 4, I do it with my girlfriends. Bring people together through tea. Connect the world through tea ceremony. Make Magic Hour the new happy hour, right? You can uplift people. You can share tapping. You can share inspirational words. You can bring Bible passages. You can bring a piece of art to discuss, anything. But please focus on connection. There's so much divisive energy in the world that is illusion. Don't fall for it. It's not real. We are connected, we are made of love, we come from love, we will return to love, and so it is and so shall it be. Go forward in love, focus on connecting to those you love, focus on connection, because connection is what's going to heal and change our world, not fighting over semantics or who's this or who's that. All right, my dears? I will see you next Tuesday. Hopefully Lori will be with me. She'll be with me one Tuesday. But thank you so much. And for those of you who want to find me, I'm Zhena at clubmagichour.com. Zhena at clubmagichour.com. I've been reading your emails. I've been seeing your photos. I promise I'll do my best to respond to all of you as soon as we move into the new warehouse. And so thank you so much for joining me. And with all my love, I bid you adieu. Cheers to your health and well-being. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye. Good night. Love you, Carla. Thank you.